Welcome to BBC Podcast, tapping in with Tunchi again. Today, got another special guest, man. Wait, tune in for this one. Run the intro, hand it over to JP.
Oh, baby, you so juicy. Yeah, yeah. Do you mind if I slide? You like the way I work you out. I don't mind if you tease me now. My lady, you deserve a crown now. I like it when you take it to the ground. Do your dance, mommy. Yes. Honey, I like the way you work for me. The way you move your ass got me going down. You got it, girl, you got it.
Everybody make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out the merch, bbcmerch.com, hit the notification bell, share the video. Let's introduce our guest today. So what's your name?
What's cracking, homie? Flybo Inc. here, homie, with Food News Network.
Shit, that's what's up.
That's right.
So, what city you from?
Yeah, tell us where you from.
Homie, I come from the city of Pomona, dog.
Pomona?
That's where you're born?
Yeah, I represent.
That's what's up.
Got that shit tatted on my chest.
Okay. So all childhood, adult, or what?
Well, I was born in L.A.
Okay.
I was born right there in General Hospital, and a young childhood. My mom traveled around a lot, mostly in the SGV, El Monte, La Puente,
The valley and shit.
and ended up in Pomona. All my childhood memories are all from the San Gabriel Valley.
Okay.
Running around the riverbed and shit like that through Pomona.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So, fill us in, man. Like what was like just a brief part of your lifestyle growing up, like things you were around and you seen. And stuff.
So I grew up at my adolescence homes was through Pomona. That's where I got all my
That's
my
when you
games.
jump off the porch type.
Yeah, you turn from adolescence into
teens.
teen years and puberty and all that, and you're learning. I'm very like I don't dumb it down, homie. I'm a smart motherfucker, homes. I'm not educated as far as like college shit, but like I read a lot of books. I was incarcerated a lot, so at early on, I was a product of the foster care system through the Los Angeles County. At 10 years old, I got ripped out of my mom's pad and into foster care and it was fucked up, homie.
I was just about to ask that because a lot of people complain about the foster system that's like
so
shitty.
It's fucked up now, but imagine the 80s.
Yeah.
It was really fucked up then. So long story short, I was there probably like 6 to 10 months maybe until my mom did what she needed to do to get us back. But by then, in those times they didn't offer any form of therapy or any form of awareness as to what was going on. Basically, they just put you with whatever family took you in, and hopefully they were good. Because I didn't land with my first family that I landed with in the foster care was fucked up ass lady, bro. She was very mean, very
Did
verbal.
you think she brought you in just for the money?
She used to fuck her own kids up. She couldn't fuck me up because I wasn't her kid, and I had a social worker, but her kids were her kids. So remember back then you could discipline your kids however you
discipline
want.
was way different than it is now.
So what happened was so we finally got out of that, but by the time I got out I was already fucked up. I had behavioral problems. I didn't listen to any authority, like whether it was the judge, because I got to know a lot of judges because you get bounced around through the courts.
You all the time,
Well, through the courts. So I was a part of the CPS system, so I was in court like every month.
Every time you change like foster facilities, you have to see the court.
I had numerous social workers. Damn. I used to pop off on social workers too because they wouldn't help. Yeah. They really didn't give a fuck either,
It's there for the check.
They were basically Ubers before Ubers were Ubers. You know what I'm saying? Like they just used to
pick you up, move you and shit.
Pick you up, take you to the next place. Get your ass out.
You got a doctor's appointment today. Come on, we're going to doctors. Shit like that.
Damn, like
that's crazy.
So
anyhow, so I started banged out in Pomona, homie, and then just got caught up. Real easy to go from the child care system to the criminal system. So the first time I got arrested at 12 for like GTA, homie, I went straight to probation. Like no breaks, no. Yeah, they released me to my mom's custody, but the first time I went to court for my first case was probation, automatically.
How long they give you for probation?
I never got off, homie.
So you pretty much
just
the whole system all the way through.
Bro, from 12 to 18, I was on probation.
Damn. Just from that one case or just multiple?
No, that kicked it off. But at 12 years old, you don't put a fucking kid, homie, in probation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyhow,
you can't even control yourself at that age.
That was a way of how it was that, back then it was less institutionalized as motherfucker instead of fix them. You know what I mean? It was more disciplinary than anything else. But so I grew up in the juvenile hall system from 12, 13, from GTA to graffiti to slanging weed at the park, to stalking my vice principal, to stealing cars, running from the hoodas, like just a whole fucking stack of charges, bro. So all these charges were always like 3 months, 6 months, 4 months, and then the more serious once I started banging, homie, they started catching me with guns, and then it became like, 10 months, and then a year, and then so altogether from 12 to 18, I probably did like 5 years in and out. I was out probably like a few.
So
years,
most of your teenage years, you was incarcerated
in the system. So I know all these fools that are all fucking YA babies, juvenile hall babies. I was one myself, so like I see a lot of these fools now that are out of that, like myself also, because when you grow up in that, like from that young of an age,
that's all you know.
Yeah.
But you grew up around these fools, homes, throughout the system, and even now, some are dead, obviously, some are gone, but some fools are around, like me, and it's like, damn, I remember you from fucking juvenile hall in 1992, bro, fighting a life sentence. He's like, shit like that. Yeah. But so as soon as I turned 18, homie, I went straight. I caught a case, some robberies, and I went straight to the county, and jumped on the first deal they gave me. It was like 5 years.
So you went to Chino for a little minute, and they moved you out of it?
Chino?
Yeah.
I've been to Chino, but not at that time. That time I went to the LA County Jail.
Okay.
Yeah, I got busted, went to the LA County Jail, ran through there a few months, jumped on the deal, fucking hit the state 5 years, 18 years old. Damn. I didn't get out till I was 23.
Yeah. They moved you around, or you were just at one facility?
Well, out of reception, like Delano, stuff like that. But they moved me. I went down south to like Centinela in Imperial Valley.
My boy was stuck in Delano.
I was down there in Centinela, and then we were 18 and 19 years old, bro. We were rocking and rolling, homie, and we were happy to do it, And so we got moved around every time we got in trouble. Every time we got caught in a riot or we hit somebody, they ship you out to different joints, stuff like that. So it's you don't stay too long in any one prison unless you're just like a staple there. You either got a good job or you're programming. But when you're 18, 19 years old, you ain't programming. You're like, hell no, homie. You're coming to the yard strapped.
Hell yeah.
You're fucking out there looking for shit to get high. Like,
so what's the longest stretch you did?
10.
10?
Yeah, my last one was 10 years. I went in with 4. And I socked up a hooda in there. Fucked his ass up bad, Holmes. And they fucked me up bad in return.
Yeah, for sure.
And they left scars on me, Holmes. That scar right there on my foot, that's a boot or a knee, one or the other. Fuck. I just remember seeing a big old white flash. Damn. And after that, I was like, whoa, I was done. Okay. Yeah.
So where'd you spend majority of that time at?
This last time?
Yeah, 10.
Like the 10 you did.
Fuck, I was fucking down in Calipatria. I was in and then I got sick. I got married, So, okay, the last term, check out on this. When I beat up that cop, they threw me in the hole and they shot me to the ASU pending my case. And I got 7 more years added to the sentence on top of the 4 for socking up that cop.
Damn.
Well, it's because I didn't sock him up. Like, I hit him with the first one, laid him out, and then fucking, I already knew I was going to get fucked up. So I just got on top. Yeah, I stomped him out. I busted his shit up.
Get in trouble anyways. Might as well make it
and
worth
I was
it.
strong, bro. I was like working out. Like I'm not bragging about it.
Yeah, but I mean,
like,
you ain't got shit else to do in there but read, work out, and do other shit.
Yeah, but that's what happened. I fucked them up pretty bad, and then they shot me. They gave me a 2-year, 22-month shoe. Damn. So I went to the shoe. Yeah, I went to the shoe for 22 months, and then fucking I finally got out of the shoe, and they shot me down to Calipatria, and I was over there kicking it, and that's an active ass joint, home. Yeah. Calipat. I don't know if you ever heard of that place, but that shit's fucking rocking.
How you program yourself like being in the shoe like that? That's like
I draw. I'm a tattoo artist, bro. So I've been drawing all my life. I
can't draw stick figures.
That's a box right there.
I could draw anything especially if I got the time to do it. Like in there, I could come up with some pretty sick.
That's a dope ass talent though.
Yeah, and not only that, but I used to fucking just think about how I wanted to be when I got out. You got a lot of time to think. So, like, I've been wanting what I'm doing now as far as, everything that I got going on. Like, I've fucking been put this shit into motion years ago, but I had a lot of setbacks along the way that it kind of it stifled that dream for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
If you could speak on it, what would be like one of your worst jail experiences or prison experiences and your best?
My worst one?
Yeah.
Probably fucking up that cop.
Mm-hmm. And then what about like a wake up call type of thing in there?
When you were like, fuck, I got to
actually fucking
change
up that
myself.
cop.
Yeah, same thing.
That incident really changed my life because, you know, I fucked him up and I warned him multiple times. He was just a dick, bro. And he thought I was somebody because of the way people received me. I had just got there to that joint, straight out of reception center. So everybody greeted me very warmly. Like I told you, I grew up with all these fools my whole life. So when I pulled up to the yard,
motherfuckers already knew you. So
everybody was like, fucking fly boy. You know, some people hadn't seen me since a year ago. Some people hadn't seen me in 20 years, but
they still remembered you.
Everybody knew me, bro. And fucking, and so the cops seen that and people gave me like brand new shoes, sweats. I mean, here's a case of suits. Here's some like
they automatically thought you was somebody. Like, who the fuck is
this?
The
cop thought that I was somebody, and I was just flyboy, homie. But everybody got mad love for me because just this is the way I am. The way I am with you fools that aren't here. This is just the way I am, you know. And like I don't ever have no problems with nobody, dog. Everybody, I just got mad love for everyone, you know. And so they received me very warmly. The cop thought I was something that I wasn't, so he fucking in his head he thought he was doing something, and he got fucked up for it in the end. And I gave him multiple warnings. Please stop. Like I was going through a divorce. Like I wasn't gonna see my kid for like 4 years. Like my ex was fucking tripping. Bro, my shit was
your mental
bro,
state was
I'm barely coming back from drug abuse. Like I'm clean, but it takes a while for your real personality to come back. And so like I was in that transition, and I fucking I begged them, bro, like just leave me, cause I would come home from the yard and like my bed would be all tossed up, my cell would be all tossed up. Yeah, and I was like, homie, like you're doing the most, fool. You're gonna get fucked up because that's how we were taught in there in the 90s and. You were taught that if these motherfuckers press you, homie, press back. Straight up.
Don't take no shit.
So that's what I did, and he got fucked up for it. And so anyhow, that was one of my biggest regrets because the timing that I did in the shoe, you know, I had a lot of time to reflect, and you know, like my family was upset at me, my ex was upset at me, like everybody just thought like, fuck, fool. Really? You just finished telling us you were doing good, and now you're in here for fucking up a cop. Like, so that was one of my biggest regrets.
But also the biggest wake up call.
It made me see shit for like I seen a lot of shit in there, homie. I'm not gonna lie, like the shit you guys see on the fucking videos on YouTube and all that.
Ain't shit to compare what's in there.
That ain't nothing compared to the shit that I lived with, that I dealt with, and that's fine. That's what we signed up for, right? But when you see shit like in person. It makes you value yourself or devalue yourself.
Because hearing stories is one thing, but when you actually fucking physically see that
so
shit,
you can either say, whoa, like I'm not cut out for this shit, or you're gonna be like, fuck yeah, homie, where do I sign up? You know what I'm saying? And I was like the whoa. Like I'm cool with this shit because like I'm not that type of person in my heart like that. I'm not cold blooded like that. You know, and so I kind of just started doing my program, and then I finally got out of the shoe, homie, and then I fucking just went to the yard, and right away I was received warmly again, and but this time there was a lot of drugs there, homies. And
so how you weave through all the politics and run the system and shit like?
Well, the politics, homie, you only it's like the mud, homes. You only go as deep as you put your foot in it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, after I spent a little time and observing for myself, I realized that I don't want to be like that. So I was doing things opposite way, like trying to retrain my brain to not think like that anymore. So, but it's hard to do it when all around you that's all you see is, and not only that, but I got caught up in drugs too in there. So I was heavily addicted. Like I was doing heroin, I was doing meth. In there, you know, I was shooting up, straight up. And fucking, I was in such a dark place that I even tattooed a fucking syringe on my chest that with the word dope fiend in it. And a spoon with a piece of tar.
Shit.
and flame and like a skull right there to represent like this is death, motherfucker. Like,
damn, that's crazy.
So anyhow, that's how low I went. That I thought that was fucking cool.
I mean, you usually have to hit rock bottom before you can make your way back up.
Well, finally, so my best moment would probably be, meeting somebody after a divorce. And then I met my ex-wife there, we knew each other and she came back I had a cell phone and shit. Yeah. So I was, surfing the web and I threw my stuff out there and she caught it, homie, and we reconnected and we ended up falling in love, got married. So I would say that I was already trying to get out of that mentality, but when she came, she really fucking threw that mentality out of me. And I think that's why I am the way I am today. I don't think like that no more because like I wanted it myself, but I couldn't fully do it. But because
she gave you that support system.
Well, yeah, because when nobody loves you, it's hard to love yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, fool, my ex had left me. Like I hadn't seen my kid in 6-7 years. Whoa. Like when my first wife left me home, she like cut me dry. Like no visits, no kisses, no mail, no pictures, no nothing. So my kid was 12 already, but in my eyes he was still 2 because I ain't seen shit. Like she didn't even let my family see him. She moved away, and that was that. And I was just like, fuck, that's fucking cold blooded. I made, and you know what's fucked up is that when I meet them, they're not like that. The women that I've married, they're cold blooded now. But when I met them, they weren't like that. So it was me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I turned them like that. So these are the things that I would think about, especially now, even today. Like, I'm in therapy today, especially through all the shit that I lived through. Like, I know that there's a root cause for everything, homie, and I can't figure it out myself. So I went to a professional and be like, hey, let's try to work this shit together. Like, if you help me, then I'll tell you, like I'm fucking Sopranos when that fool goes and starts talking. That shit's some real shit. Yeah. I mean, obviously you
so
can't.
would you recommend therapy to people?
Fuck yeah, I'm a big
because a lot of people, they have that facade like, oh, I'm too proud to do that shit.
Especially men. Yeah. Because especially men in therapy, it's because as a man we think we got a grip on everything. Especially we get in a fight with our ladies' homes. She would tell her she wants marriage counseling or she wants couples therapy, and you're like, all right, just to fucking get back in, homie. But once you're in, that shit goes right out the window. You go right back to doing you. Yeah. But that shit don't work, Holmes. Because I've been in therapy 16 months. So the shit that I talk about is not just me wishful thinking, oh yeah, you should be in therapy. No, like I know therapists now. I have therapist friends who call me, bro, and check in on me. So like I know that it helps. I know that if you really want to be the best version of yourself, you gotta clean up your mental health, homie. That's your Ryan song. Yeah. For real. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you gotta clean up your mental health, Holmes. It's like fucking, having a nice ass car with a busted engine, Holmes. You only get so far. Yeah. So the first things people do to try to better themselves, homie, is hit the gym, right? Go on a diet or whatever.
Health.
Yeah, the appearance.
Yeah.
Well, physical health. Yeah. But physical health is fine, homie, but you're running on the treadmill and your fucking mind is going like this.
This is still controlling that body. That's why.
Well, you might look good on the outside, but your inside's still trash. Yeah. So that's what you're gonna portray to the public, or that's what you're gonna tell your. It's all just gonna come out because your wheels are spinning too fast, or in a negative way that So what therapy does is you go in there and you she helps you or he helps you pinpoint what happened, the root cause of something, deal with it and toss it, because it might not go like in one day. Sometimes it's one issue that I had, homie, took me like a couple months. And it was like a ball in my gut, and I was like, fuck, this shit's not working, dude. Like, this shit's still there. And then one day, homie, when I even least expected it, I was just driving and I was like, fuck, I don't feel that shit no more at all. Even never felt it again. Damn. Okay. To this day. And I could talk about it, and I know that that's because of therapy, bro. So therapy really fixes a lot, homie. If I would have went to therapy, I would have been married still, probably. But I'm glad I'm not.
Shit. So real quick, man, let's start where give us timeline to all the way up to now. Like as soon as you got out.
So I got out, Holmes, married, right?
Okay.
Well, before I got out, let me tell you real quick. 2 years before I paroled, I got cancer. Yeah, in there. My last 2 years, and I was thinking, fuck, and I was like, I started fainting.
What kind of cancer, if you don't mind me asking?
It's called AML. It's like a form of leukemia.
Okay.
They treat it the same way: bone marrow transplants, stem cell transplants, chemotherapy. Like I lost all my hair, everything, the whole 9 yards, Holmes, right? So then, when I paroled, obviously I was a cancer survivor by this time now because I beat it, and I was sent home with prescription medication, morphines, Norcos, Tramadol, shit like that. So I had already been sober like 4 years, like off my ex had she cleaned me up. She made me a better person. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Sober
and all that, and then but I was on prescription, so everything I did, like I still went to work. As soon as I got out, homie, I'm a tattoo artist. I went straight, got all my equipment, fucking started tattooing. I got in a shop. I was there for 6 years right here in Colton, Knuckleheads Tattoo, homie. Shout out the homies over there on Washington. And then but the whole time I was popping pills, and I did a lot of good things over there. We traveled to DC, New Orleans, set up like tattooing, all related, and we did charities for breast cancer for women who had a mastectomy, like we covered their scars. But the whole time I was loaded.
Oh shit!
The whole time I was on pills, on morphines, and on Norcos, right? And I was buying shit out the street too. So I was taking my shit plus whatever the fuck I could find on the streets, like 6 more on top of my shit. So I started, and then I worked there, and anything good that I did, all was high, right? I was married, I was high. I was fucking a grandpa, I was high. I was tattooing, I was high. And then eventually, I got on fentanyl. Somebody introduced me to fentanyl right here in San Bernardino, over on Highland. And fucking once I tried fentanyl, I was like, whoa, shit.
Where was this shit at?
Yeah, it was good, homie. And it started with like 1, then I'll take like 2, then it ended
Test
up.
your limits.
And then, bro, I was all the way up to my prescription from my doctor, the morphines and stuff like that. Plus, I was up to like 10, 12, 13 morphines. Percocets a day. The M30s, the perks, the illegal ones.
Perk 30s.
So I was spending $100 a day on that shit.
Damn.
A day.
$10 a pill.
Yeah, $10 a pill.
Damn.
And so anyhow, I was married. I was all doped up. Finally, Lahaina left me because of that, right? It just threw a whole fucking bag of problems that. Other than my addiction, I'm not a bad person. Like, I'm not abusive. Like, I don't yell at my wife. Like, I don't beat her. I don't cheat. Like, bro, I don't do none of that shit. So once I got rid of the addiction, like today, I'm sober. 16 months, home, I'm sober. I feel like I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been, Sure. And so after I got divorced, I just, I live alone now. I got my own place. Like, I'm doing shit responsible. I got my own place, got my ride, I got a Harley. Like, I got my shit cracking, right? And I got COVID one day and last year, and fucking, I at the tattoo shop, I couldn't go to work because, you got COVID. They nobody want you over there.
Yeah. So
I was at home for like 2 weeks straight, bro. The shit would not go negative, homie. I was like, fuck. And I just started making TikTok videos. Somebody sent me a video, and I thought it was so funny that I just recreated it. Exactly kind of like how they did it with my little spin. And then after that, it hit. I was like, what the fuck? So then I was like, let me try another one. Because I had COVID, bro. I had none of
shit else to do, so you gotta fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I found another one, and I did another one, and that one hit.
And prior to this, like, you ever have like a Facebook, MySpace?
Well, I've always had Instagram. I've been making funny shit, homie, for years, right? Yeah. But I used to post it, and then my homie would be like, "Fool, what the fuck, homie? You're
take it down."
Yeah, and he made me feel some type of way about it, and I would take it down. I never really gave it a chance to blow up. And they were good, homes. Now that I remember them, And so anyhow, I started making videos, and then I started going live because I was sick, and I just started getting all these fucking people just coming to fuck with what I had to say, and then. Today it's just carried on, but like I'm like on another level now, right? And it's funny because these people have been with me the whole way. from
seen
nothing.
your whole
From
journey.
they seen the idea. A lot of them, not well. There's a handful of them, but so what happened was, I started this. After making videos and videos and videos, finally, the real story. What happened is that I got this crew, homie. Right? We call ourselves These Fools. So These Fools is me, Commitment Soldier. It's like the Fools Gone Wild Fools, right? We were like basically one of Fools Gone Wild's main supporters, and we all know him some way, like directly, indirectly, So we made our own group, and we're all on the internet. We're all on the same kind of platform. And what really happened with me was once I started blowing up, the Fools Gone Wild show came on, right? The 5-year anniversary that just passed a few months back. And I knew I had to do something to fucking utilize that platform to my benefit. So what I did is like 4 months before the concert, I started buying shit to give away. So I bought, I made, back then Food News wasn't Food News yet. It was American Stepchild. That's my brand. And so I had American Stepchild shirts to give. I had like 30, 40 of them. Then the homies from OG Family right here, shout out Rich and Mike. Them fools donated like 50 shirts. So I had stickers, shirts. I had fucking Fools Gone Wild beer, and I fucking gave it all away, homes. Up and down the fucking YouTube theater. So by the time, and then I got on stage because these fools put me on stage. They were looking for a sick ass fool, homie, and there's no sicker fool than me. And I was front row center, so the homie Concrete, shout out that fool, he put me up on stage.
That's what's up.
So by that's what made me viral. That shit, the next day, my fucking phone sounded like a casino fucking slot machine, homie. That motherfucker would not stop. I never experienced that. To this day, I haven't experienced that. So, Fools Gone Wild got a powerful fucking platform, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I know that. Like I said, I'm smart. So I'm not gonna lie, homie. I used that fool's platform to fucking blast myself up because nobody there else was giving shit away. They were selling those beers I was giving away. They were selling them for $20 a pop at the fucking concession stand. Yeah, $20 for one 8-ounce can. And I was giving.
No,
a punk ass beer. The Fools Gone Wild
like a
beer.
shot glass.
The Fools Gone Wild beer. They were selling them for $20 a pop.
God damn.
And I gave away 3 cases in the parking lot.
That's what's up.
And it went viral, homie.
hell yeah.
Everybody was like, this fool right here is cool as fuck, homie.
You
And
ain't asking for shit, you just
I
giving
not
it
shit.
away.
I went there, I was like Santa Claus. Cholo Claus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my homeboy Local Pez, homes. But yeah, home. So after that day, I said, "Oh shit, I fucking got something here," because my phone would not stop. Every reel that I made after that went viral, went viral. So then I said, "Okay, well, I gotta make something now. Like, what's the next step? Like,
how you come up with this?
Well, I'm getting to that. The next thing that happened was I created a song called La Sonia. It's I don't know if we could play it here. I'm down to bust it.
I'll top it in.
So I'm gonna email it to you.
Yeah.
So anyhow, I did La Sonia, and that shit went viral. And after that, I just kept the momentum going. I started printing more shirts. And then one day I was up on a trip to Sacramento, right? And I'll send it right now.
Yeah.
I was on a trip to Sacramento, and when I was in prison, Holmes, I used to watch this show called California's Gold with Hugh Hauser. It's some fool from like Tennessee that moved to California, and he like fell in love with the landscape and the history, and he just started reporting on all, like kind of like how I do, but like on landmarks and food and history and culture. And I watched this motherfucker for 10 years straight, Holmes, every day, and on PBS. And so I love that show. So before Food News started, I already knew I was going to do it. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. Like, I didn't even know I was going to use his logo. And then one day I was driving to Sacramento, and the Fox News logo popped up somewhere, and I was like, I'm gonna change that shit. So I fucking screenshotted it and I sent it to my homeboy. And I was like, hey, fool, do me a favor, change this shit up for me, put it Food News. Then he sent it back to me like in 5 minutes, like this. Boom, done. I was like, thank you.
Okay.
So I posted it on Instagram. I said Food News. I made the whole page. Like,
okay,
I fucking went on there. I'm driving up the 99 freeway, bro. And I'm fucking creating an Instagram for Food News Network. And there's other Food News networks out there, but they're like, their pages are, I have underscores.
Okay.
So I changed it up, and then I said, okay. And I put it up. I said, Food News coming soon. And everybody was like, the fuck is this? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
I said, don't trip.
You made them curious. So they're like, oh,
I
shit.
left it for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
And fucking, but I was like, they forgot about it already. And then I just started posting videos from Sacramento. I was in the Black Chasm Caverns in Jackson, California, and I sat there and I made up a whole story about how the miner's name was like James Puccolini, and he hired all the local tweakers from the foothills to come up and excavate and made him rich in 1849 and blah blah blah. Whatever, but it was funny. So people fucking were like, this shit's pretty funny, you know. And then I made another one and another one, and it just didn't stop. And people were like, bro, keep doing it. So then shit got serious at times, you know? Like a real story came up, and now people are sending me all day long, bro. They're sending me news stories. Okay. They're sending me videos that they take on their phone, like, bro.
Post this shit. Like,
some shit I post, some shit I don't, because they don't see what I see, you know what I'm saying? So what happened was, I just started reporting on like some real shit at times, but I just talk how I talk. Like, I don't try to front for nobody. So I think that's what people like.
Authentic, man. People like
and
be yourself.
And then they see me like on platforms like this, and they're like, "Oh, this fool we know a lot about." Like, I'm not just some fool that's just like, "Hey, here I am, fucking Food News reports. Look at me." They're like, at least they know this fool. They know the backstory to me. There's like, I don't hide shit. I don't hide behind no mask. I do have a mask, but well, you know, people know it's me under there. You know what I'm saying? But so Food News took off, homie, and then next thing you know, I started busting shirts. Okay. It's like, the way you gotta do it is if you have a wave or you create a wave like I did, home. Nobody gave it to me. I didn't go viral just because I did some dumbass move on the street or like somebody see me dancing. No, I created my shit, homie, from the very beginning. Like, and it's not, you can't just go like, no, it's like you gotta go up like an airplane, homie. Airplane takes off slow. You know what I'm saying? But you get there. You get there. So what happened was my momentum is, once you catch a momentum. So I started making them. First, I went for American Stepchild shirts. Then I busted my own art show because I have a gang of drawings, and I started slanging them. Fuck it. And then after that, I made more shirts, and I made some fucking badass shirts, homie. If you go to my page on Flyboy Inc., go down like, you know, a couple months back. That's some sick. All my content is sick, homie. You might get tired of me because I come on your fucking home screen a lot, but it's because, you know, I don't know, homie. It's just I post a lot of shit, but I try to post good shit. I try not to post fucking mamadas, you know, like. But I'm a content creator now. That's what they told me.
Shit, it is what it is.
That shit, I started busting up the first time they said that. I said, homie, you're an influencer. And I was like, but how? You know? And they're like,
because people watching pay attention.
They're like, homie, you think, and it's true because people send me messages telling me, hey, bro, I got clean because of you, fool. Like, they send me, or some fool tell me, like, hey, homie, like, I'm going through it right now. Like, I told him, go to NA. That's the first thing I tell them. Go to NA. Oh, it's because I work construction. Then you're not ready, fool. Like, come at me when you're ready to do what I tell you. Don't come at me with an excuse after I tell you what to do to get clean. Like, don't do that. So, you want to get clean? The first thing you got to do, homie, is go to NA. I don't care if you're high, if you just used this morning, whatever. The first step is you got to get to an NA class, homie. And if you break down in that room like I did, you ready, homie. I couldn't even fucking say my name, dog, without fucking sobbing.
That's what, real quick, rewind it back real quick. Like what made you, how'd you get off the fentanyl?
My hyena left me. That day, she fucking woke me up. Well, I woke up, and she just straight out told me, like I gave you I gave you years, fool, but we had the last fight we had about it had been like a year before, and I had told her I was going to stop. And I did. But I was still on morphine, so it was easy to go right back to. I never got off the morphine. That's the thing. I thought I could still
Control
use my
it type
morphine
shit.
and not use that.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. So finally she left me home, and I didn't fight it. I said, you know what,
You knew-
low key,
you knew that shit.
I knew that I couldn't do it. I couldn't sober up with her there because, not that she enabled me, but like it was all around us. Her mom, her family, like it was just weird, bro. I'm not blaming them, but it was like I was around. There was a lot of fucked up shit going on that after therapy you realize, and after you fall out of love with somebody, you realize like holy shit. Like you don't see a lot of things when you're in love.
Yeah, it's blinded
by love.
Yeah, because you let a lot of shit go because you're like, because you love this person, so you're like, whatever. It is what it is. Exactly. So it ain't this time. It is what it ain't, homie.
Yeah.
So now I see shit clearly for what the fuck it is, and it's like, holy fuck. I was in a whirlpool, homie.
Okay.
Anyhow, so the day she left me, I went to my brother's pad, and I said, I gotta get off this shit. So, yeah, the next day, the very next day, I fucking went to NA in full fentanyl withdrawal.
How tough was that?
Well, the thing was, I was still have my morphines. So
take the edge off.
at least, I mean, I was still like, I was still going through it, but I wasn't in complete fucking flopping, because that's how you get with fentanyl. You flop. You seen these crackheads that are like, and they're doing all these jerking motions in the corner and shit. That's because they're in withdrawal. It's not because they're super high. Because if they were super high, they'd be slumped up in the bench kicking it. Yeah, nodding out. So when you see people jerking like that, it's because they're in withdrawal.
Dang.
And that's how I got, and it's hard to do that around family, especially if you're in there. Like I went to my brother's pad, and luckily my mom was in Mexico for a month, so I got to do that shit in a room. So I think I touched every fucking corner in that bitch, homie. But so yeah, I went to NA, homie, and I sat in there, and they were like, who are you? And I was like, what's up, man? I said, my name's Ahmed, homie, and I'm an addict, and I just fucking, it just fucking came out. I was sobbing, bro, for like literally like 5 minutes. I couldn't catch my breath, it just came out. Like my wife had just left me.
But at that point, you were ready to make the step.
I had been ready. I had been wanting to get off, bro, for a long time. It's just I had got off, but I fell back every time because I was scared of the withdrawal, whatever. So when my lady left me, Holmes, I finally just said fuck it, and then I called everybody. Like I called my doctor, and I said, hey doc, check this out. I've been taking fentanyl for the past 3 years, plus what you give me. Plus Norcos. Like I straight ratted on myself to my doctor, and
red flag.
well, when you tell your doctor that, they say that's it. That's it. We got to get you off. Like now, there's no choice. You're getting off now, some way somehow, because fentanyl's involved, and now. But when you tell your doctor that, a lot of these people don't know, homie, is that when you come to your doctor and you're addicted to other drugs like that, they can help you. They won't punish you because you're pleading. Like how I was I was crying to my doctor like I cried in NA, and I was like, doc, my wife just left me, and fuck it, I'm off the morphine. I'm not blaming you, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta get me off this shit. And he's like, okay, like, chill. And I was like, all right. So I finally calmed down. We broke down my regiment, and fucking he let me. He goes, we can get trouble like in 6 months. I said, hell no. Take me out this shit in like 2 months. So we broke down all the 30s to like 15s for like a month. Then we took the middle one away and replaced it with a codeine. Then we took other ones and replaced it with we switched it around because your body gets rid of the morphine. Because morphine and Norco and Oxycontin and Percocet, they're all different. You could be in withdrawal for morphine and take codeine, but it doesn't take away that you need morphine. So what they do is they switch around these certain other opioids to take away your withdrawal. You're still gonna feel like shit because there's no avoiding that. Like, fool, I was on fucking pills for 8 years. I gotta go through something. You're not just gonna be like, okay, well, even when it's controlled, like how my doctor did me, it still hurt. I had no energy. I was drinking like 3 Monsters a day, and I knew it wasn't healthy for me, but I couldn't go or do a tattoo without taking a fucking Monster, bro, because it's like I'm getting out, like I feel like shit. So I was doing things that I was just thinking, fuck, man, I hope I'm not just replacing one with another. But it wasn't. Thank goodness, homie, after like 2-3 months, I finally got off everything. And then that's when like I couldn't do none of this shit.
Yeah.
And try to kick a habit. Like I needed to focus directly on the habit first, and so I set a plan in motion, and I said, okay, first kick the habit, then get therapy, and let's fix what the fuck's going on in your head, because your wife just left you. You're sleeping on your brother's couch. Like I had a Silverado. I have a Harley Davidson, right? And I had a 2002 Silverado. The mamalonas. My shit was dope. Slammed. It was a badass Silverado, black one. And I crashed that motherfucker coming home from the Pomona Fair. I fell asleep.
Damn.
And I fucking slammed into a light pole.
Fuck.
Fucking creamed it, homie. And then I ran.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I ran from the scene, and fucking people had it on tape because it was like a party going on in the corner, and people caught it on tape. Yeah, all the videos came out, so I was like, I couldn't say that it was stolen or nothing. Yeah. So I just said, fuck it. The next day I called and I was like, yeah, I crashed it, but I had a concussion and I ended up at my house. I don't know. Okay. Anyhow, long story short, like all these things, I had all these things going on, crashed my car. It was summer, so I'm on my Harley in fucking 110 degree weather, and I'm like, fuck.
Hot as fuck.
But I had no choice. Yeah. Like I had a backpack because I had to carry my shits. Like, anyhow, I finally got off, finally cleaned up, and then, fixed my mental health. I was in that, and then I just started fucking, working on my tattoos. And then it was funny because my homeboy and I, he's in Rome right now as we speak. I was on Food News Live this morning, and this fool called me, and he's gonna. I don't know if you fools know, but I got a podcast too now.
Oh yes, what's up?
It's called Food News Podcast.
Okay.
Right, it's gonna be in Burbank.
Okay.
And it'll probably be a weekly thing.
Okay.
But it's like this.
What kind of topics you going over? Or is it just
right now I'm
wide variety.
Right now I'm thinking that I'm gonna do in-depth conversations, kind of like this.
Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah. Man, a lot of men need to hear all that shit. Man.
Yeah,
that's why I asked you more about the
Yeah, so there's a lot of good people out there that are in the business, homie, that have we've all been through some fucked up ass shit, and the reason why we're doing what we're doing is not because we're clout chasing, it's not because we're fucking attention whores or whatever. It's because there's money in this shit. If you really break it down and fucking put your full effort into some shit like this, and you monetize and you put it on, you put on all these platforms. It's not hard to put on platforms, bro. Yeah. You put on YouTube. What you need, like 400 hours of watch time, 4,000 hours of watch time, and like 1,000 subscribers, and then you can monetize. Yeah. And then once you start monetizing, you get people like me that have an interesting backstory, and then people tune in. There's a lot of truckers.
All you need is people to feel that you're authentic and they relate. Like so they feel that they're not alone. Like, damn, he did that too?
Yeah, homie.
He went through that too?
Bro, I went through fucking whole prison system. Drug addict since, fucking 13 years old, 12 years old. I was already getting high, doing lines of cocaine and shit like that.
Like another thing, like that's why it's real interesting to me. Like that's why I wanted to have you on the show, because like you went through all that. And
still came out on top.
Yeah, you came out on top, but you discovered like this is a new way of living and making money. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of people that come from the streets and shit like that, like they programmed on something else. You know what I'm saying? They rather go make the paper money, paper bag shit, and they're not doing this.
I mean, if you think about back in our days, you know what I'm saying? We're probably around the same age. Back in our days.
Remember, I used to look at Howard, on camera, Howard Stern and shit would be on the radio like, take it off, girl.
Throwing bologna at bitches' asses and shit.
Yeah, fucking squirt mayo on them.
But motherfuckers didn't want to be on camera back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, being on camera was bad.
It was considered, no, it's a no to go on air. So even when you're in prison, homie, and like something happens on the yard and the incident reports come out and they start interviewing the people who are in the direct vicinity of what happened. Yeah. No comment. No comment. No, I see no comment.
So real quick, like how you explain how you like, man, fuck it, like you posted a couple of videos, you knew they were good, and then like your peers and shit were just like, hey man, fool, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like take that shit down.
Well, yeah, because my homies were like, not all of them, but some of them were like, hey homie, you're clout chasing, you're dick riding, you're this, you're that. I'm like, fool. You're doing the same thing every time you fucking every time you post a pic on Instagram. You're fucking looking for clout. You're looking for validation
it's
yourself.
Here like me. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, I just post more shit than you. But every time, like, don't miss me with that shit, Holmes. If you're gonna sit there and tell me I'm clout chasing, you're looking for validation yourself. Every time you fucking post a pic of you and your bike, or you and your kid, or you and your girl, or whatever, it's like you want people to press like. or you want people to see.
That's what the app is for.
Or,
You know what I'm
or
saying?
Yes,
leave a comment
but
or
when
something.
you
You want
do-
some type of engagement.
When you do more, or you do, they say you're doing the most, right?
Yeah.
You're doing the most,
You're
homie.
doing too much, man.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, then don't watch, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or swipe right, or whatever the fuck you call it. Like,
So what would you tell somebody that has that friend in the background? Like, how do you look?
fool, I lost
recommend
friends. I lost friends behind this shit.
Yeah?
Straight
Shit,
up.
Damn, not even want to support a motherfucker, nothing.
Bro, and it hurt my heart
Yeah.
too, because I noticed one of my friends unfollowed me, and then I asked him like, "What's up?" And he's like, you pop up on my screen too much. I can't handle. I can't look at you like foolish. I said, all right. Well, thank you for being honest.
Yeah.
Don't trip, homie.
Have fun.
And I unfollowed him.
Yeah,
Cool. And is he my friend anymore? No. You know, I don't have no ill will towards anybody because, you know, cool, do you. But it's like, I remember, fool, when you were going through shit, I was there for you, fool. You know, like some heavy shit. And it's like, I called you up and was like, hey, fool, are you okay?
Yeah.
And he told me all about it. And it's like, cool, you know, and I was there. And I even checked up on him after. And it's like, and then, so it hurt my heart. It even made me cry, fool. I did Hoodstock's interview with Lucky. Shout out that fool, right? And we were talking about like the same shit, like people who fucking turn their back on you when you coming up, and it's like it fucking hurts, Holmes. It hurt really. I mean, if you don't give a fuck and you're just a savage like that, that's not me, homie. And not anymore. You know what I'm saying? Especially like after therapy and all that, you get in tune with reality. Like
You find your emotions.
Well, what it is you set your boundaries, homie. You learn a lot about boundaries when you're in therapy. And a lot of the times we get fuzzy on our boundaries because we let a lot of people fucking just
do whatever.
You know, like on the baseball diamond, homie, they just kind of muddy the lineup and then you don't even know what the fuck's there anymore. And then, but when you set your boundaries, homie, you say no. Like, I'm not, and I just realized one boundary earlier, like today or yesterday, you know, when you put like when you like let's see, even in a relationship, if you like somebody but they don't like you back, how you want them to like you back, or how you should be, or whatever. Yeah. But you let that person just kind of play you a little bit because you like, no, you don't have no boundary line right there, homie. So a person, you say no, you're gonna fuck with me the way I want to be fucked with. Or don't fuck with me at all. And I just learned a boundary like that yesterday because I was giving somebody a lot of time and they were telling me straight out that they're like, but I'm not ready, but they were still there. But I'm not ready, but I'm still there. And I'm like, no, that's not, nah, fuck that. I'm going to set my boundary on this shit. Call me when you're ready, fool. Hopefully I'm still around. But those are boundaries. We need boundaries in our life. And I finally just set boundaries that if you ain't fucking with me like that, then cool, homie. No ill will towards you. But when I fucking make it, I'm gonna just sit back and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm going to the top with this shit.
Yeah,
homie.
that's what's up. For
Full news, homie. Saturday is going up.
So, besides the podcast, like, what else do you plan on doing with Food News?
So bro, I got so much going on. Obviously, I got more shirts. I got hoodies dropping sometime this week. Yeah, these fucking went like crazy. People, I've got pictures with these motherfuckers from Caesar's Palace, Rosarito, Cabo.
Oh shit. I've
sent them to fucking North Dakota. I've sent them to Arizona, Idaho. Like I ship them out myself. Modesto, like they're up there. So my shit's growing, homes. And then so I got merch, and then I got some mics dropping. I don't know if you can see them, but I got some mics dropping right now. So I already got them in. I got the stickers on them and everything. And the next thing, it's gonna be limited edition, like 10, 12 of them. So I'm gonna slang it for like $100 a pop, straight up. They're gonna come in a nice box, label, sticker, like legit ass shit. So for these toy collectors that like collecting the little trinkets and shit, it's on like, and I don't even. The thing about me is when I make shit in small batches. Obviously, I don't have the money like that to be buying 500 shirts and shit, 1,000 shirts. So I buy shit like in small batches. So everything that I got is limited, and usually I don't drop it again. I have all my files, obviously. So if I wanted to mass produce, I could, because I have the files. I have some sick ass files, homie. Anybody want to fuck with me, homes, like Macy's or some shit like that, homie? Drop my shit. I guarantee you, my shit will sell out. But yeah, so I drop in small batches, and then I go on to the next fucking project. And then I drop 50 of those, and I jump on the next. So right now, it's the hoodies are dropping. It's only 20 of those, homie. They're black Food News hoodies. Okay. So whoever gets them, and then that's it. Okay. And then after that, it'll be like 10 mics. Okay. So that'll make me a band. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I just move on to what's the next one. And then, so my mind's already. I have 3 songs.
Oh shit.
La Sonia is the first one, and then I have 2 that I have written, and I already have the beats and everything, but I have to connect them in the studio. Yeah. Okay. But they're fucking bangers. So let me email. If you want to take a little break or something, I'll email it to you. A little 1 minute break.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys could do your thing. Yeah. It doesn't matter to my speaker.
No, you're good.
So I went down there and fucking I pull up. Channel 7 is there. Channel NBC, everybody's there. So here I come home and and they're all fucking. Some of them are reporting and they kind of just I seen them, and they're like, who's this motherfucker? So I just start doing my shit, but I do it with my phone, and I'm like, Flyboy Inc. here, homie, with Food News Network, reporting live from Fontana, California. This bitch ass hood I got smoked, homie, because the stupid ass was out here fucking flashing a gun around. So Fontana PD came and murked his ass, shit like that, right? Yeah. But it just comes out so authentic that people like me and like you, like they can relate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I did the J.I. bands. When they did the fucking burnout right here at the San Bernardino Bridge on the 210. Oh, yeah. Remember that one? Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that. They went under it and they were doing burnouts under it and all that shit.
So, the weekend I created Food News, I was on my way to Sacramento when that shit happened. And I remember thinking,
because they shut that shit down.
They had just posted it, like, the actual burnout. Yeah. And I was like, these fools, homie. I said, you know what? Food News had already started. I said, I should do a Food News on this. And I was telling my son because he was with me. My son was with me the whole way. He knew he was there when the thought said, "Okay, I'm posting." Remember I was telling I was making it. He wasn't saying shotgun. So my son seen and he's tripping on me like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Fool? I'm like, "I'm telling you, bro. I got this fucking sick ass idea, and I'm gonna run with it." And so I started breaking it down to my son. But yeah, so I wanted to do the Food News out here, and then like a month later, I had done other Food News. By the time I came back home from Sacramento, I forgot all about it. So then a month later, J.I. Bands, I don't know if you know that fool. He's a rapper out here from San Bernardino. Yeah.
I don't know if that one fool that we looked at, remember?
Ben did that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ben did that.
I think I showed you that when he did that shit. He was, I think he was in like a Black Hellcat or something.
That song's tight. I think that's his best song to date. His first song. It's usually like that, huh?
Yeah.
Anyhow, he reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, homie," because I have met him a couple times. Okay. Like personally, so he's like, "Hey, fool, I see what you're doing, homie. Like, you just came out of nowhere with this Food News shit." He goes, "Do me a favor, cover this burnout for me." And I was like,
"Fuck it, all right."
Shit, I said I was gonna cover this shit already, anyways, but I forgot about it. I go, "Send me some videos." This fool sent me all the videos that I posted because I made a reel about it. All the videos that I posted about the San Bernardino burnout were all from J.I. Bands. He sent them to me. So I had the real,
real shit, not just other motherfuckers taking the video.
Yeah, other fools were just posting, but I got his song that he made with that, his song, and then other people. It wasn't just him; it was other car clubs there. It was other rappers, so it wasn't just J.I. Band.
Yeah.
But
he capitalized off of it.
He reached out to me; they didn't.
Yeah.
So if they would have reached out to me, I would have did it for them first.
Yeah.
It's just I'm a fucking I'm a first come first serve basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't sit and wait for nobody. You want to fucking do this shit? And I charge people $100. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, when somebody calls me and they're like, "Hey, Food News, can you come to fucking Arcadia and do a fucking Marisco spot right here? My aunt owns it." I'm like, "Yeah,
that's what's up." Okay. Yeah.
And it's not that I'm.
That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about that's like monetizing your lifestyle. You do it anyway.
But it's not like I'm charging you. It's like, fool, it takes gas to get over. I live in Paris.
It's your time, bro. Like.
So it's like I live way the fuck out here, and it's like I need to fucking get some gas, go over there, get you, and feed me. So usually people are usually good with that. They give me $100. Some people give me $200, and then they'll feed me a fat ass plate, and I'm like grubbing, and it's like it's cool as fuck to be able to do this, meet these people, and get paid.
Do what you like, get paid, and get passion
for it already.
So California's Gold Part 2. This is me, the remix. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. I think this fool Hugo Hauser, he passed away. The show that I used to watch, he passed away from cancer when I was in prison. He even made a song. And yeah, the California Gold song is fucking dope as fuck. It's like a little white boy rap.
yeah.
But like everything he's doing, I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I copy a lot of people, and that's okay.
And you add it into your own shit. You make it your own shit.
Yeah, like Food Gone Wild, homie. This motherfucker put out a playbook for us to copy.
You know what's crazy? I didn't even hear about that until I found you. Like when I found you, then I checked
so
it.
You hear that, motherfucker? Yeah, you see how that works?
Yeah, for
exactly,
real.
Homie.
Yeah.
So all I ask from people is to love me the way I love you. Yeah. And if somebody can't love me in return, then I'll make my own love over here, homie. And that's what I do with this. You know, sometimes I feel like I do a lot for other people, like you. Like let's say I fuck with your brand, homie. I start promoting your shit everywhere. I start tagging you, and all this thing, this and that. You see it, cause fool, I see who supports me. I look at my page. I mean, I might not see everybody, but the people that are always there in my lives, the people that are always commenting, I see, homie, because I like everybody's comment. So, thank you. So what I'm trying to say is, sometimes people don't respond, and that's cool, homies. But like I said, no love lost. Just I gotta push this with it.
No, for sure.
So instead of promoting somebody else's page, I just created my own page and started pushing my own shit.
Yeah.
And bro, now my shit gets tagged with everybody. They tag Food News Network with Food Community, with Food Gone Wild. They tag it with fucking like, certain activists because I'm in some way, Holmes. I'm a little bit of an activist. You know what I'm saying? I stand up for what I believe in. Like today, homie. Personally, I was coming to this podcast. And I stopped to get coffee at the gas station.
Crazy.
And fucking cops drew down all of a sudden. Just woo, 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 woo. I was like, what the fuck, homie?
That's crazy.
So I go out there. I run to my car and I grab my mic because I walk with this motherfucker everywhere, homie. It's like my little fucking sidekick. You know what I'm saying? And
get a little who that
drew down on this rampla, but you couldn't see nobody. I was like, fool, if you guys that drew down on a ghost, I'm gonna fucking clown you, fool, all over social media. I even told him that. I told him that to his face. And he's like, get the fuck back. I was like, if you want me back, put a fucking crime scene tape, homie, because I'm not in direct gum. Like, get the fuck out of here. So, bro, I was on him. The fucking sergeant, what the fuck is he? So I shouldn't get like that, but like I said, I got a distaste for fucking cops. They fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? Like
overuse of power.
Every single time that I run into a fucking cop, unless I know you personally, you're a fucking dick. 9 out of 10. Like today. They didn't ask me. They were fucking like
trying to force you.
Forcing me. I was like, fuck you, bitch. I know my rights.
How often do you run into shit like that where they try to like...
Not like Food News like that, live and direct? A couple times. One time I was on the 215 right there by La Cadena. And fucking I seen gang unit, but I seen Santa Ana PD, and I was like, what the fuck? So I fucking made a whole turn. You know, it's not easy. Some of them turns take you the long way. I'm like, fuck. But I got there, and they had some food. There's like a barricade, so they had the food, but the car food. This is gang unit from Orange County and Riverside Sheriff. So I was like, oh shit. So I did Food News. That's it. But I didn't know what was going on, so I just said some shit like, Food News reports, homie, some fucking lame ass fool got pulled over for having ankle socks, homie. This is what, like shit like that. So I just made something fun of it. But it fucking took off, you know. But I do run into shit like that sometimes, and or like I'll see like a big monument, and I'll be driving down the 91 freeway or some shit. I'll be like, fuck it, what's 15 minutes out of your schedule to fucking get some content. So I'll pull over. Like the other day, I was driving to the 91. I was in Commerce, and I seen this big old building that looked like the fucking Hanging Gardens of Babylon, like the ancient, one of the ancient 7 wonders of the world, homie. And some people don't know this shit, right? So then I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna go do a Food News, homie. I had like a little bit of time to kill, so I went over there and I did a Food News, and people love it. You know, it's called the Citadel. I'm like, I'm here. I think it's a shopping mall, but the way they built it, it looks like a fucking, like the Babylon pyramid thing. You know. Anyhow, that's what I do, bro. I go, I take time out of my schedule to fucking film something. Like I'll be at Echo Park, and I'll do a Food News right there with the swans fucking floating behind me with lovers all fucking in love and shit. and it's eye candy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right here, right now, the Hoodas were drew down on this fool. Yeah. And it's eye candy to these motherfuckers, homie. Right. So right there I am, Flyboy. You see literally the cops right behind me draw down on this motherfucker, homie. I'm like, crazy. That's some sick ass shit.
I've seen a couple times that you actually.
In the end, the fool got domed.
Yeah, I seen it
by himself.
I don't know if he did it himself. That's just what came to my head when I first seen it. They might have did it to him. I don't know, but that's neither here nor there for me. You know what I'm saying? I just give you the report. You do with it as you please, homie.
Hey, but I seen that like you actually had like the full news, like mic everything with you and shit like that, and you linked up with some names and shit like that. I seen you like Capone and shit like.
Fool, everybody wants fool news in their fucking shit, homie.
I seen that shit.
That's what's up.
So what happened was, I started just linking up with people, you know what I'm saying, and going to venues and going to shows, and then everybody started knowing me and. Bro, you go to a car show, you're going to meet a rapper or two or three. Or you're going to meet somebody who you probably seen on Instagram, who you follow. So, like, I was divorced now. I was clean. I was sober. So, my mind was already kind of getting right. And I started cleaning up my life. And I just started going to venues and car shows. And then the thing is that I always dressed the same every time. Like, at first, it was Flyboy Inc. shirt. With a blue fucking LA cap. Yeah. Like that fool. And where's the other fool? I don't know if I was dressed the same like the other one, but yeah, home just like that's my uniform. And it's like I got so many of those fucking shirts, bro, because they're not all the same. But I look the same every time. That way when you see me, you know it's me. And it's like, oh shit, here comes fucking Food News. Like they see me like this right away. They're like, oh fuck, it's him. And I get that a lot.
That's what when we was outside, when I was out there to get you, that you had your head down fucking with your phone. So I seen the shirt. I was like, that's him.
This shit. So anyhow, now I got this thing with the Calaca homies. It's the skeleton mask. I don't know if you guys have seen me wearing it, dancing around on my page.
Yeah.
So if you go to Flyboy Inc., homie, and you start seeing this fool with the skeleton mask, that's me underneath, you know? And I'm part of the Calaca homies. You can find us on Instagram, you know? Homies with 2 EEZ, you know? And we do events, you know, and we get backstage pass, and a lot of people were down there taking pictures and doing our thing, and you know, yeah, homie, it's fun. And then I met King Lil G. I got this mic right here could go on the Smithsonian, homes. You know how many people have held this mic? Popeye from Blood In, Blood Out. Damn. King Lil G, drummer, Sugar Free. You got all these comics. Who the fuck else held this? Bro, so many famous people. Fabian Alomar, Danny Trejo. The list could go on and on. You know what I'm saying? These are prominent names.
Big names, yeah.
These are not just fucking like
somebody met on the street type shit.
And the thing is, it's all in my Instagram. Like, I got receipts for this shit. I could raffle this motherfucker, homie, after everybody seen how many people have held this. Like King Lil G, bro. You know how many people love that fool?
Fool has a big ass following too.
Look at that song he did with Drummer, Gangsta Function. That shit tore the internet up. I still use that shit in my reels. Now I'm getting fucked up. Turn this shit off. But yeah, homie. So I just started meeting artists, and they like my character. And then not only that, but I have a lot of good people behind me now that can like verify that hey, this motherfucker's on his shit. Like he's 1 minute he's in Torrance, the next minute I'm in San Jacinto, and that's what happened with Capone. Or what was that? I think I was in Carson. I was where the fuck I was somewhere. Long Beach. I think I was in Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
And from Long Beach, I fucking went and did a gig with MB Riders and Capone.
Okay.
And with the Calaca mask, and do my thing, and then I take it off, and then I fucking put Food News back on, and I walk around with the crowd like, what's up? And bro, when people see me in a club, they're like, they know already who the fuck I am.
They want to be in the video and shit.
That's how I know I'm viral, because
Now, when people recognize you, that's what me and him talk about, man. Like that's why I want to show a lot of love to people in the IE, man, because I want to. That's what I want.
I want to get known here first.
Yeah, I want to be known here. I want to be pumping my gas.
Did
Like,
you
hey,
guys
it's BBC.
see me? How did you guys see me?
Shit, I think I came across one of your
videos,
the food news videos. Yep.
Yeah,
it's
that
a
fool
trip,
showed me
though,
all that.
right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Look at this fool.
And they went no tripped out like just seeing that you could have been anywhere. But when I was like, hey, he's an IE. Like I was like, oh,
the
shit.
one right here.
Yeah.
I do a gang of them out here.
Yeah. So
I did one in Rialto, where this fool fucking just got out, first day out type shit, T Grizzly. And he fucking went to the Panda right there on Riverside Avenue, and he fucking went in with no shirt, banged out, big old Rialto on his back, hella tatted up, and just walked in, and I was like, food news reports, homie, because I found the guy that the video went viral. At least out here, I seen it.
Yeah.
So I reached out, and we went back to the same Panda where it happened in the front, and I was like, "Food News wants to know, homie, why the fuck fuck's going through your head?" And he's like, "I just wanted some Panda." You know, I was like, "All right, no shirt, buffed out." You know what I'm saying? Homie just got out doing routine and shit.
Yeah, that's
funny. But no, I'll be all over the IE, homie.
Okay.
For sure.
So for future coming, like who is it? Like you want to link up with? Like any podcast you want to be on, or
my own.
Okay.
I want to be on my own podcast. I can't wait for that motherfucker. Right now, I'm waiting for the dates.
You gonna have guests, or is it just gonna be you by yourself?
Or you got? Or
right now, it's just me.
Okay.
In the future,
I want
like,
the
you
fucking
gonna bring
spotlight
guests on and shit
right here.
Yeah,
Ho. You know what I'm saying? And then like obviously we'll have like some shit like this.
Yeah.
You know, my logo spinning around. I don't really know. I got my homeboy working on my logo right now. He's really good with editing and shit. I'm blessed, bro, because I have fools who edit. I have fools who do vectorizing. I have fools who fucking do lowriders. I have fools for bro.
The network, man. I'm telling you,
It's
network
fucking
is
nuts. And we all just and like they come to me like, hey, fool, do this. I got you. And show up here. I got you. I pull up, and then like. You know, I don't disappoint. You know, I try not to, and if I do, it's unintentional. But I hardly try not to.
Yeah. Quick question for like people out here that are trying to make content and be content creators. Like that feeling that comes across at you, like you got the mic, you're in the car, like, oh damn, should I do that shit? And you hesitate. Like,
what gives you hesitation?
Yeah. What gives you to be like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna just do it.
I say fuck it.
You just say fuck it.
Yeah, cause
do you always roll with your first idea, or do you think it out first?
I'm just hyped up. You see me. I don't know if these fools can see me, but I'm fucking just hyped up like that, you know? And so it ain't nothing for me to be like, I see something going on. Like today, I was like, something's going on right here, homie. Yeah, I ran to grab my mic. This fucking bitch ass cop, homie, was like, get the fuck back.
That's
You're gonna get arrested. Yeah, he's like, you're
Yeah.
gonna get arrested for obstruction. I said, for obstruction of what? I didn't really obstruction nothing. Your fucking crime scene's over there, motherfucker. You're over here talking shit to me.
I'm on the curb, bitch.
And then he's like, I go, you want me back? Fucking put tape. And until then, get the fuck out of here. I know my rights. And then he came back and he fucking put the tape, and I was like, all right, cool. But I was still reporting, right? And then fucking I was filming, and then they showed that fool's head was domed out. And then I was like, fuck. And he's like, fucking have some respect for the dead. I go, motherfucker, have some respect for the living. I'm still breathing with you, bitch. Right here in front of you. And you're you give that motherfucker more respect than me.
And you ain't even doing shit wrong.
Gone. So I don't know, bro. My head just doesn't comprehend the way these hoodas think, because they push instead of
they escalate the situation.
Yeah, instead of coming and be like, hey, brother, do me a favor.
They're trying to provoke the situation.
Because I think we got a dead body. Everything's real hush hush. Homie, shut the fuck up. Just say, hey, we got something serious going on right here. Can you please step to the back so be more safe? Then somebody,
hey, get the fuck over there, bro.
Yeah, because they diffuse the situation. They come at you humbly and be like,
come
hey,
at you
brother.
aggressive. It's like you're escalating the situation.
Like, hey, man,
now you could
go up to somebody and read them and just be like, hey, like.
Yeah.
We got some fucking serious ass shit right here. Like, you just step right there, please. You know? Okay, no worries. Because he disarms you.
Yeah.
Even if you're aggressive. Like, because I'm aggressive. Not aggressive like that, but like, I want my story too, motherfucker.
You're aggressively chasing the content.
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I'm just chasing my content, and I know my rights. Trust me, I don't want to get shot, but I was like,
and you're being respectful. You're not trying to run up to the car.
I'm looking at my phone with peripheral vision, bro, like trying to make sure that I'm not in the car.
They drawn down on me,
bro. I'm thinking they're about to smoke some food right here. You know what I'm saying? This food, I couldn't see him. He was laid back. I just thought he was laid back. I didn't think he had domed himself.
But anyhow, like I'm chasing the content, and they're getting mad at me. Know your rights, know where to step if you can, because they want. And then at the end, they try to tell me that I couldn't leave because I was part of the crime scene. I said, "Bitch, your crime scene is the other side of that tape. Get the fuck out of here!" And I jumped in my car.
You seen me walk up? How am I part of
Bro,
the
he said I can't leave. I said your crime scene is over there. Get the fuck out of here! And I jumped. I'm a reporter. Jumped in my car, scared as fuck. I don't have nothing on me, but I know how huras are. Especially now, I'm already under their skin.
Man, they check your background and then they already.
Bro, I fucking took off. I left and I even came back and I did a U-turn. I did a U-turn. I got more footage. I got like a drive-by.
One more shot real quick.
But by then I was already out of their view. Like they didn't even know who the fuck I was anymore. It was like, okay, he's gone. So now they're over here. You know what I'm saying? I was just a pest right there to them. But fool, I had raw footage. Get the fuck out of here. I was there faster than CVS. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what's crazy is that after I came up with food news, everybody started dropping like food news. Food community started doing food eating news. And then there's another channel called You Ain't Hard Food. I just seen yesterday, and now they have You Ain't Hard Food News. And then they have everything's news. Like I wouldn't be surprised if they did like fucking this, this and that. News. Everything's news now. Yeah. But who started it, motherfucker? Yeah. Food News started it, homie. Yeah. Everybody knows that, though. And that's what they tell me. They're like, food don't trip. Everybody knows. Yeah. Because I'm out there with the people. These fools might be busting memes or busting stories with their little graphic on it. They just got that shit from the internet.
Taking content from somewhere else,
you're taking content from somewhere.
You're live and direct. Like, hey.
Fool, I'm out here like, homie, Food News reports. What's cracking? And then,
literally in the streets doing this shit.
Yeah, and not only that, but I report small businesses. Like, I go and I people give me that $100, like I said, and I come, I eat their food, I taste it, I show it, I do some sick ass little video with some music or some shit, and people fucking love it. Yeah. They just their page I collaborate with them, and the page just blows up. But the good thing is now your followers see me also. Exactly. That's the beautiful thing about it, bro. I'm gonna break down how to become famous right here. I have the tool. Yeah. I'm gonna break it down.
Yeah, break it down. All
right, record this shit. Let me put the headphones on. I want this shit to look professional. Yeah, good. This is a breakdown right here. Right here?
Yep.
All right, what's cracking, fool? Flyboy Inc. Your homie with Food News Network. Can we put like some breaking news backdrop? You don't have
Yeah.
There we go. Flyboy Inc. Your homie with Food News Network. Check it out. We're right here, homie, in the BBC studios in the Dino, dog, and we're about to talk about some heavy shit. Trip out. If you fools want to become famous, I'm gonna break it down for you. And this is a serious conversation, right? First thing you gotta do is, you gotta be sober. First of all, you gotta be in your right fucking mindset. Because if you're not in your right mindset, fool, you're gonna go. It's just gonna be like a dream.
Yeah.
So once you clear your mindset, homie, and you understand what you're trying to do, first of all, like let's say you want to be a content creator, but you don't know how. So the thing I did is find the thing that you like, that you want to be. Like let's say you want to be a cook. So you go to your cook, all the reels and shit, and you copy somebody, but make it your own. Eventually, you'll figure it out, but that's how you start.
Yeah.
Figure out your niche, get it, and then what you got to do is, sometimes you got to like,
you're good.
Oh, so figure out what you want to do and do that. And once you start building an audience, then you create merch or a uniform. So every time they see you, you look the same. Every time, you know what I'm saying? That's a good tool. And then
I get motherfuckers talking shit in the comments because I look the same all the time.
No. If you look the same all the time, that way, when you're out at a venue, they recognize you instantly. Yeah. Also recognize your demographic, who you're trying to who's your audience, right? Who are you trying to get? So once you pick your audience, then you go, like let's say you're a photographer and you want to fucking be famous. And then you need to start going to all the photography shows, like in Los Angeles. Mostly in Los Angeles, I'm not going to lie. Everything's out there. Yeah. So you start hitting all these shows in L.A., and it's expensive, homie. Fuck, do you think it costs me money driving all the way to fucking L.A. back and forth? Sometimes I'd be like,
if you believe it, you got to invest in yourself.
Bro, the money will come, homie, but also So once you figure out your demographic, you have to be consistent with your content. Consistency. A lot of people have the misconception, Holmes, that posting too much is overkill. That's not true. And I've learned this directly from content creators because I go to these like Elevate conferences like Chicano Hollywood, you know, and to these people who are on higher platforms, and then they come back and they reinvest in us who are
the formula.
Well, yeah, because we're like me, I went there and I'm already up there, and these fools gave me tools that I didn't even think about, and I'm like, holy shit, and I utilize that, and my shit's blowing up. So surround yourself around people like yourself. You know, don't don't give. If people don't believe in you, that's fine. Don't let it discourage you. Keep going, and that's very true. Like, you know, like I told you, I have friends who didn't. They were like saying that I have too much on their phone. That's fine. The people who don't know you love that. People who know you might say, fool, this motherfucker's on my phone all fucking day, because they know you. So they're like, I don't know, maybe it gets irritating. But people who don't know you fucking love seeing you every fucking day, 3 times a day. That's fucking what trips me out when they say that the people who are closest to you don't give a fuck.
True.
Because they know you. So it's like they don't look at you like this is just what you do. It's like your cousin. It's like, my cousin over here, he a podcaster, but he doesn't really know like how big you are or how big you want to get. So they just know you as that's my cousin. And that's how they'll always look at you, unfortunately. But you know, there is a lot of people who do support. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, you know, as long as you ain't hating, that's all the support I need. You know what I'm saying? Just don't hate. Just don't. That's it.
There's no point in hating.
Yeah, but anyhow. So, like, also, you know, be at the events, whatever events, like I said, that you figure out that you want to get, and go to these conferences, talk to these people. Like myself, like I was talking to Duno. I don't know if you know, familiar with
Sounds
Duno.
familiar.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck. He's a podcast. They have a podcaster called Brown Bag with Letty and that other fool, Letty from Power 106. So they had this anyhow, like they were at this conference, and these fools, like what? Like I said, they're like up there as far as their platform is. You know, they have their foundation already. You know, and I seen them over there, and I went up to him, and I was like, hey, you know, I feel like because I watched him, especially when he was still living at his mom's, and he was just making funny ass videos, and he fucking blew the fuck up. At least within our community. Because that's who you gotta blow up first with. Don't expect to fucking conquer Instagram. Don't worry about that. Conquer your community first, and then post the videos of that on Instagram, and I guarantee you will draw more people in because they see you in your foundation. You know, you're at your local vendors, you're at your car shows. Bro, that car show community is fucking... If you don't go to these car shows, you're missing out because these people are connected, homie. These people know fucking movie stars. These people know producers, directors, photographers walking all through there. And you'll get free pictures because you're gorgeous or because... There's something, whatever it is, the gimmick. Like me, I came up with this shit. Food news. So when they see me there, and I always wear the same hat. Today I got a little, you know, I knew I was gonna be on video, so I cut my hair, my little boy haircut and shit. But you know, people get excited when they see me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to attract. And this is my community, bro. It's not like I'm not trying to conquer Arizona or San Diego. Like I live in the IE, and I'm from LA, Pomona. So like I know both sides of it. So I'm just fucking like this. So this is my community. So I think I did that obviously because I'm here with you fools in San Bernardino, right? And then like I did hood stocks in fucking that's in LA with Lucky. And then I did Indicted, which is in Pomona with Negra. And I've done Con Amor, your therapist friend. That's another podcast. It's my friend Sonia. Actually, she's the person I wrote La Sonia about. And you know, she's a good friend of mine that I've known since like high school, 9th grade, homeroom. And we reconnected and we were good friends then, and we're good friends now.
Okay.
And I wrote the song, even though the song is for her, but not about her.
Yeah.
Like I told, I'm gonna write a song about you, fool, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" And I said, "Yeah, watch." And then I did the song, and then she's like, "My family's gonna think that." I said, "Fool, just tell them that," because we ran it through because she's married, she has daughters and shit, you know, and I was like, run it through your family before. I don't want to just put it out and then your family be like, what the fuck?
You're being respectful with it.
Yeah, no, she's my homegirl, like my homegirl, you know? And she's a therapist on top of that, a good one. So she has a podcast called Con Amor, Your Therapist Friend. You can find it on Spotify, like iHeartRadio, Apple Music. And it's therapy related. Dude, she's so good. You just put that shit on and she's just soothing. And she has a co-host, Nenia. Shout out to her. They had me on there. My podcast is called American Stepchild. If you guys want to listen to it, it's called American Stepchild on Spotify. Con Amor, Your Therapist Friend. It's a good story. Therapy related. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good one. And then you can find me also on Hood Stocks with Lucky. Just type in Flyboy Inc. And then you can find me on Indicted TV on YouTube with Negra. Just type in Flyboy Inc. Because they have a lot. Yeah, those are good. Those are good ones too, homie. Okay. So I jump around because like I seen you fools and I was like, okay, these motherfuckers got this shit going on. I said, so I think I reached out to you, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, fool, if you fools are ready for me, let me know. And then he got back at me like,
I checked it all out. I would have added you in sooner. Remember, we was fucking like we were like stopped between like guests and girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our after hour shit is like our main shit. Yeah. But like,
I said this fool probably has like a bunch of interviews today, and he just threw me at the bottom at the totem pole and shit. So like 10 a.m. Like, that's kind of early, but I was like, nah, don't trip.
Yeah, nah. What's up? Tuesday and Thursday, it's like our short day and shit. But I wanted to get you in here this week, so because I want to drop this shit by this weekend. So I was like, cool.
Well, I hope this has been good. You know what I'm saying? Like
dropping knowledge.
If anything, this is a solid connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be reposting your shit a lot, man.
Bro, it's like this, homie. To
connections and networks
to go viral, homes is not hard. I mean, I don't even know how the fuck how this shit just turned into what it is. I mean, I had the vision, but I didn't think it would take. Bro, it's only 2 months old.
Damn. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I wouldn't have knew that shit.
Yeah. It's only like July.
I thought you been doing it for a cool minute.
Yeah. No, I started this in July.
Okay.
This July.
Yeah, that's what's up.
July, August, September.
So that shit took off quick then.
You know what's crazy? Because it's fucking my boy, they own a business up here at the street, and they're like, "Oh, what you got going on this for the rest of the week?" I said, "Shit, man, I just wanted." I was like, "Man, you ever heard of some dude does Fool News?" And he's like, "Oh, I think I seen that shit." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have him on the podcast." They're like, "For real?" And I was like, "So I still didn't know how long you've been doing this shit." I'm thinking like it's already been like
he was hyped about it. People already knew me because as Flyboy Inc. Because I used to make like sick ass reels. If you go back my page a little bit, I've been doing reels even before. But once I made this and this took, now I concentrated on food news and I blew this shit up, and it fucking just.
Where'd you get the idea for the mic?
Well, I was being a reporter, so I figured I needed a fucking mic. So I just fucking. I made my own mic.
With the logo, everything.
It looks legit.
Hold on this. People tell me, "Hey, Fly, I think you need a new mic, fool," and I'm like, "Homie." When I met the reporters from Channel 7 and Channel 11, you know, their fucking mics were dusty as fuck too, and they were those worked. My shit's fake. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, homie, I just jacked their logo. Homie, looks cool, huh?
Hell yeah.
Fool, I got a shirt. This motherfucker from the back. Shit. This shit. Yeah.
Got the logo on the back. That's what's up. I didn't even see that shit.
That's tight. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, them things be tripping.
They just spin and flop.
Oh, shit.
Just turn them and shit. Yeah.
You don't need them, huh?
Nah.
So, yeah, homie, that's just, I don't know. It turned into a big old fat baby. Who knew? You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, it was fun. And then all of a sudden, I started getting offers from people. Hey, bro, let me sponsor you. Here's some fucking free merch. Shoot it.
Oh yeah.
Here's some free weed. Let me be your weed sponsor.
Weed
Yeah,
tester
yeah,
and shit.
shit.
Yeah.
That's
Shoot
what's
that
up.
shit.
Hell yeah.
I'm over this shit I smoke. Killer Kush, Holmes.
Oh, okay.
This fool sponsors me. This fool hooks me up, bro. He don't have to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't have to either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we look out for each other.
Yeah.
And it's like, got you, fool. Don't even trip. I'll be all high. Be like, food is right here. You can tell in my videos when I be smoking some Killer Kush. I mean, I'll be high as fuck. But yeah, I'm just having fun with it. And then I created my own podcast now. Some fool came up to me, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I see what you're doing. I see how you're moving." And I'm telling you, this fucking shit's gonna go to the. Because I made a post that I was gonna create my own podcast. I put my logo up, and then he's like, "Hey, bro, like, you know, how do you plan on doing this? If you don't mind me asking, right?" And I'm like, "Who are you, first of all?" And he's like, "Well, I'm this, and that." Like, all right, well, I said, honestly, I'm low budget, Holmes. Like, it's not fake it till you make it. It's just I'm working with what I got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like my shit real, it's all I got though.
yeah.
I don't have more. I don't do my only chain. I don't got
Yeah.
another one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fortunate to be able to have what I have and move how I move. But it's like I forgot. I lost my train of thought. The fuck I was saying.
Nah, you straight. But no, like I said, like the way he was trying to tell you how you gonna pick up on your podcast and shit. Like, what was your plan? Like, how you?
Oh yeah. So that fool told me he's like. So I explained to him, like, I'm just gonna hook up my living room and I'm gonna put some fucking kind of make it look like this, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, that's fine and everything, but I think Food News can go bigger than that. And if you want, let's talk about it. And I was like, all right, well, let's run it then. So he invited me to dinner, and him and his wife, and we sat down. And he broke it down, and he's like, "Look, homie, we could do it like this." That's how I knew about you need 4,000 hours. Or something. Like, I didn't know that shit.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
So he told me that. And he's like, "You need like 4,000 hours. You need 1,000 subscribers." And he goes, "We'll get that shit with the first episode. I promise." Because Food News is really blowing up.
Yeah.
And he started mentioning big time names, bro. He's like, "You could be bigger than them, homie." He goes, "Just the way you are, the way you talk to people.
It's authentic.
Like, yeah, just bring them in, and then people will see that, oh, you got the homie. Yeah, that fool's on it.
That's what's up.
Fool, you should see my lineup I got right now. It's dope as fuck. Yeah, I already got like my first 5 episodes.
Okay, that's
That's
what's
what's
up.
up.
And everybody's already, I'm waiting for the dates because obviously they got the studio.
Yeah.
But I need the dates. Like, he can give me like 4 dates to pick from.
Okay.
And then I'll go record, and that way I can give it to my guests, and we can,
Okay.
accordingly.
Okay.
That's what's
But
up.
yeah, homie, like I make stickers. I make fucking. I got a stack right now for you fools, homie.
Oh yeah, shit, leave him.
Hell yeah.
I got
yeah.
15 stickers. Like,
Oh yeah.
put that shit in your
shit's tight.
fucking water
What's up?
container,
Hell
homie.
yeah.
That shit's tight.
What's up?
But yeah, homie. So that's what it is, dog. It's all about being seen, being recognized, being known to the public. Like, do something good in your community, bro, and your community will bless you back. Like, I didn't have to fucking go and like report on the taco lady.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I just did, and I said, you know what, this taco lady right here on this street, in this city, right here, hooks it up. And then I show her food all fucking look sizzling and shit on the stove, and looks all delicious after you make like presentation is everything, you know. And the people are like, and they would tell me like, fuck, after that people would just come. Like they came in and said, "Oh, I see you on Food News. I see you on Food News."
That's what's
So
up.
like, it's cool with me, home, because I get like a free taco plate. I get a free plate, you know, and I do a little edit for them.
Yeah.
Editing is not easy, but
Fuck,
you know, people show you generosity, so you show it back.
Yeah.
You know, and if the editing takes you an hour, then fuck it. You ate that plate, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So now I handle it, and that's
Yeah.
how I think. Like,
That's what's up.
yeah, I just come out with people and they bless me, and I just bless them back with the best editing I can.
That's how it should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit, man. Lastly, man, tell these motherfuckers where to find you and what. And
Tell them where to find you, everything
and-
you're working on.
and your service, man. That you, for the $100 or whatever it is you want to charge, like,
Yeah.
man, let them know about that shit too.
Yeah, so right now you can find me on Flyboy Inc. homie, on Instagram, on TikTok too, and also on Food News Network, and yeah, homie, I come out with merch here and there, you know, so it comes and it goes. You know, I saw like these, I made them just like a month ago, and they sold out, and then I'm dropping some hoodies. I'm dropping some toys for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Christmas coming up. You want to buy a little. I'm only making like 10, 15, homie. So It's not like I'm making a lot. I will sign up for like $100 though. I mean, I don't think that's being greedy. I just think like, fuck it. There's collectors out there.
You're paying for your brand, man. That's what it is.
Bro.
At this point, you got a brand now, so that's what they're paying for.
I think that's fair. I think that it's a collectible. It might be a collectible one day. I don't know. It's gonna look collectible in the box, and it's gonna be nice, homie. So, Food News Reports, homie. You can find me there. You know, I also I'm Chisto from the Calaca homies. You know, with the skeleton mask. See me walking around with a big old fat joint and shit. And then I'm a tattoo artist also at Bridge City Tattoo in Rialto. Okay. Right there on Riverside Avenue in Valley. Yeah, I work right there, homie. We got some sick ass artists right there, fool. We got the best lettering in the game, Chicano letters. We got Manny, we got Loki, we got you know, Monster. We got all the homies, Rhino. Everybody in there's good. Chris, like everybody, bro. And we got a bunch of apprentices, and come check it out at Bridge City, bro. You get some sick ass work, color, anything out of there. I think it's the best work in the IE, bro, personally.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to them. And lastly, man, as soon as you get the podcast rolling, man, make sure let us know, man, when we're gonna push your shit for you too, man.
I appreciate you guys, homie.
For sure.
Yeah, you guys, I appreciate you guys even giving me the chance to come out here, dog.
Thanks for coming.
Especially after almost getting arrested and seeing a dead body, and I'm like, what the fuck kind of morning is this, homie? And then I come out here with you sick ass. And it's just networking, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Like the people need to understand that, like, you know, you just got. It's not hard, but it's like time consuming, gas consuming. Like, fool, I look like I aged like 5 years in like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be sleeping in my car sometimes, and I know it's easier for a man than a woman. So there's different. Like, I want to like there's some serious shit. I feel like doing a seminar on how to fucking go viral. Like, I feel like I have Instagram, the algorithm, because people have the misconception that, like, if you can't post because, like I said, overkill, right? But that's not true. Like I told you guys earlier, like, all these podcasters, all these famous people that I know that tell me that, like, that know the numbers behind monetization and all that shit, they know as long as you're consistent with it, if you're gonna post 3 videos a day or one every day or whatever, but do it every day.
Yeah, be consistent.
Be consistent, because eventually people will get used to seeing you, but you have to be at least one a day. At least, at the very least. But my personality is, I got so much content. Like this morning, I dropped 187. And then who the fuck knows what I might see. So sometimes I drop 2, 3 a day, because shit just be randomly fucking happening.
Drive home, you might fuck around running some shit.
Well, you know, it's just what happens in my life. But fool, if you did the same thing, you could do the same shit, because I'm sure you see a gang of crazy shit too. Just fucking catch it on film, catch a gimmick. Fucking handle it. Like, it's not hard. There's content all around us, bro. We live in California. Like, you can literally, if you want to be a cook and a taco cook, right? Take your fucking taco cart to different landmarks. Like, this is just an idea. Take your cart to, like, let's say, right in front of the Hollywood sign, or the big, and then take another one at Venice Beach under the Venice sign, and then push your cart where the dinosaurs are in Cabazon, and just But what I'm trying to say is
different landmarks,
right? This is just an idea for you taco fools out there, homes, right? This is a free one, by the way. You want to down me $100? That's on you, dog, for saying thank you. But no, it's just some serious shit. Go to fucking the windmills and do it right there. Go to fucking, you know, Santa Monica and get as close as you can to the fucking. Well, there's a gang of taco cars there, but I'm just saying, like, get your footage, your backdrop. Think about the visuals. Think about eye candy for people, because they want it, the internet. One thing about the internet, you got to grip them right away. You have to understand, you know, that these people are really watching, homie. And you might not see them. They might not even like your shit, but they're there regardless. You know, all them numbers, if you look in your algorithm and your insights and all that shit, and you're like, at one point I was plus 2,000%. Damn. That's how I knew I went viral.
Oh, shit.
And I already had like 10K followers at the time, or like 12K, whatever. But my shit went up 2,000 to like almost 2,100 or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck? So I asked somebody, break these numbers down for me, because I'm not smart like that. So I gave him my Instagram, somebody who was smart, right? And they broke down like the numbers of that was all in there, my insights. And she's like, fool, you fucking went viral as fuck. Like, that's when I took it, and I was just like, fuck it, like a wave.
Yeah.
I'm just riding the wave, but it's like every day I have to come up with something. Like, you fool, right now, I got this, right? The mic is gonna drop. I got hoodies are gonna drop. I give away stickers. Like, if you engage, I don't just go sit there and be like, I used to do that. I used to sit there just, hey, you get a sticker, you get a sticker, you get a sticker. But that's how your shit ends up in the trash. Nobody gives a fuck. So give your stickers away to people who engage with you. Don't give them away just because you're gonna stand there trying to fucking attract attention, because they do not care, bro. You know how many stickers I throw away?
Yeah, true.
I don't care if they're cool. I never met you in my life. You just hand me a sticker and I just put it in my pocket, and eventually at the end of the night they end up in the trash. Cause I'm not. I mean, not everybody I'm sure does that. I'm sure there's a lot of sticker collectors that just like blasting stickers. I don't do that shit. My shit is clean cut like this. You know what I'm saying? And fucking, but if you do fuck with me, or I take a picture of you, or like we did something, boom. Cause then it's like, then they blast it on their hard hat, or they put it on their fucking water cooler or the refrigerator, whatever. But it's personal now. It's not just like some random ass fool said, "Oh, who's this motherfucker?" Like, if you're gonna give away product, like, give it away to people who fucking engage with you. Don't just sit there trying to attract people by giving your shit away, because then the only one that loses out is you, bro. Because they don't give a fuck. Attract your audience, you know. Yeah.
What's up? Man,
y'all listen out there, man. He's dropping gems on y'all.
For real, he's dropping that good ass advice and shit, man.
I got another way. Want to hear another one?
We're here for it.
Check it out. And this one I learned because my phone died. So I'm already doing food news, right? And I'm at a concert. Shout out Nationwide Presents right here. We're doing an Adelanto concert, right? And fucking that fool, homie, that fool gives me VIP everything. He lets me, I mean, I'm like VIP media access, so I get to all the artists, you know, Mac 10, Sugar Free. That's how I get these videos with these fools, because I have VIP. Now, the other day I went to a fucking club, homie, and I went over there and I said, hey, Holmes, because I was one of the comics invited me, but the door didn't know. So I was like, I'm not gonna pay, fool. Like, I'm here with this fool. And then they're like, oh, well, just let him in. And they just let me in. Well, I get VIP in downtown Riverside.
Okay. Damn.
Every fucking club I've been to VIP, to DTE, to what was the other one called? Killer Queen, and Lake Alice. Like, all of them places have VIP for you, and some people don't even know it. Like the back upstairs, and these food, they give me free drinks. I haven't paid for a drink once since this motherfucker. Maybe they give me like 2 free drinks. Like, so all I'm saying is, like, you just have to engage, and also what happened was my phone had died, so I needed to get content, so I started taking pictures with other people's phones.
Oh shit! Right?
So just and then the reason I know this worked is because the next day I was flooded with fucking new friends. Everybody started following me, and I'm like, holy shit! So what I did is, the way I do food news is I do reels, right? And I put everybody in 1 second reel. So just to show love to everybody that held the mic.
Yeah.
But instead of using my phone, I use your phone, take the picture with your shit, tag myself, just because I'll take the time to sit there and be like, hey, just tag it way down here in the corner so I can fucking get it, and then I'll crop that shit later because I'll put breaking news right there anyways. So, like, it's a plan, right? So once they post me on their shit, I get all their friends, right, to food news. And I use your phone, and then I get all your friends. So that night, I realized I fucking did like over 100 people. Just, hey, let me take a picture with you. Yeah, let me use your phone though, because my shit was dead. So that next day, I fucking got like 3,000, 4,000 followers.
That's smart, man.
Hell yeah.
So utilize these tools, bro, because people don't know shit like that. I didn't know, but I just happened to fucking stumble upon it, and I'm giving this shit away, fool. Like, come fuck with me. Like, I will tell if you want to be viral, homie. I feel the way my brain works that I have. At least it worked for me.
Like, you know the formula.
I feel like I do.
You have the knowledge to create.
I feel like I do, and I'm not just saying like bullshit. Like, I'm backing my shit up as we speak. Like, it's a brand. You make it a brand. You become a character in some sense. Like when I put Chisto on, so I'm fucking dancing around, right? And people tell me they love him because I engage with little kids. Because little kids, bro, the little kids are their eyes light up like this when they see Chisto, right?
Yeah.
Or any other Calaca homie. And so I have grandkids. I have 5 grandkids already. Yeah, I'm a grandpa, bro. And it's like, I love my grandkids, you know what I'm saying? And so when I see a little 3-year-old, 4-year-old, and she wants to dance with the character, it reminds me of my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? And like I could be loving, and it shows in the videos that I get and in the pictures, and you know, people, you know,
it goes back to the authenticity.
You know, don't be afraid, homie, to act like Run DMC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to. Whatever it is that you do,
go outside
bro,
your comfort zone.
Build a character is what I'm trying to tell people, because unless you're just like me, I'm just me, bro. But at least I wear the same hat, the same shirt, the same fucking, you know, I have my hoodie now, so I'll be rocking that motherfucker too. Like, people will see that it's just food news.
Yeah.
And like, you just become a persona, and then you build off of that, right? But like I said, if you're out in these venues and you're take pictures of people, but be respectful and tell, hey, can I use your phone? But they're not gonna know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
They're just gonna think your phone is dead. Can I use your phone to take that picture? And then just post it on their Instagram right there. Be a little pushy. Who gives a fuck? Because they might not do it if you just tell them. Just say, oh, let me see. Here, I'll do it. Give me your phone. Because people don't give a fuck. When you're at a venue,
they don't care.
Anybody will be like, here, you do it. And then you could just be like, boom. And then, okay, you prep it yourself. Fuck it. Do what you gotta do, homie, to get on their fucking page. Like, that's what you want. You want to reel in other people's followers, not just you putting, oh, here on this. Because you already got their, people already follow you, homie. Now you're giving her to them. That's fine. But you also want to fucking put yourself, like, I'm telling you, bro, this is a fucking, this right here is a big one. I'm trying to tell these fools because I do it today. Every time I go to a fucking concert, I never take footage with my phone. I take footage with their shit, and then the next day I wake up and I'm flooded with fucking friend requests. So yeah, that's all. That's just for all you viral fools. Hit me up, Flyboy Inc. Call me.
He got some gems for you guys, man. So follow him, man.
All day.
That's some real shit.
Put some paper in your pocket.
Hell yeah.
And thank you again, man, for coming to do the show, man. We're gonna collab again soon, man, for sure. Man.
Thank you guys, homie. I hope.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
That's what's
appreciate
up.
you, fool.
All right, man. BBC, we out.
Yep.